Hello and welcome everyone to a new video here on my channel, this time with 3 new aircraft for GTA 5. Well, if you want to be nitpicky, it's more or less one aircraft in different versions. But yeah, anyway, in this video we'll take a look at some new C-130 versions. And let's start off with the most distinctive one. This is the C-130V, which is, well, you can see it quite well. It's got this huge radar dome at the top, and it's used by the US, well, it was used by the US Coast Guard for drug interdiction missions, and it has some special equipment which, I mean, apart from the big radar dome right here, you can see these parts right here on the nose, beneath the windows, or on the lower half here. And yeah, it looks quite different from normal C-130s. So I thought, hey, you know what, let's do this version as well, although it's not in service anymore. Well, it's actually quite cool to look at, and as you can see, the radar is actually working. It spins, but apart from that, it pretty much does nothing. Just looks good. And yeah, we'll take a look at the other two versions soon. Let's just start the engines and taxi to the runway, so we can take each of the different aircraft for a quick spin around Los Santos. An old 747 right there. As you can see, instruments are working. Alright, so these C-130s don't really have anything that special to offer until I will update the AC-130 gunship, which has some guns to have fun with, but well, these versions are strictly United States Coast Guard unarmed aircraft. And you can see from the old C-130 model, apart from the obvious changes like the radar dome, it also has these observer windows in the front, the big ones, the square ones. And well, the aircraft has been quite overhauled, so better optimization in-game and so on, new handling line, and something else I will show you soon with the normal C-130H. There are quite a lot of 747s right there. 2 over here, 2 over there. Alright, let's get rid of this one. And let's spawn a normal C-130. Oh no, that's wrong. CG-130H. Alright, so for starters, this also has 2 different liveries, the standard one and also a custom Centennial Livery, which more or less is well, a retro livery of sorts, you could say. And this livery was done by PNWParksFan, who's also working on the United States Coastal Callouts mod, which features around the United States Coast Guard, obviously. And yeah, that's a really awesome mod, and the C-130 is included in his mod. So yeah, we actually went through the hassle to update the old C-130s, and well, he scratch made this livery, which looks pretty neat in my opinion. And so you have the normal one and, well, the special one right here. And well, let's actually take a look at something, because PNWParksFan has made something else to this aircraft. We go to vehicle options and cycle through passenger seats. So of course you have the pilot seat, co-pilot seat. Now you have the navigator seat, which is well, the center seat inside the cockpit. You can see the pilot and co-pilot seat right there. Then we have seats in the back on these, well, benches right here. You can switch through them, and we have doors where the player actually stands up against the doors right here. Oh well, this is a bit misaligned, but it'll do. And because, well, let's just take the C-130H. I mean C-130J, which is the most modern version of the C-130. And you can already see it's got, well, different antennas on top, but it's got the 6-blade propellers. Let's switch the engines off so you can see it a little better. Yeah. It has this camera or FLIR or whatever you want to call it in the front for search and rescue missions. And oh, you know what? We actually haven't opened up the aircraft yet. Oh, and if we switch through the passenger seats, you can see, oh well, that doesn't really work now. Apparently I gotta switch, or I gotta change some things here. But yeah. Oh well. Right, let's switch back to the pilot seat. There we go. Let's take this one for a little spin. This has quite, well, it's not really that different, but the handling is a little bit different from the C-130H. This one has a little bit more thrust, is a little bit faster, better climb rate. And this one now is strictly for the US Coast Guard C-130s. The military ones of the US Air Force, the AC-130, and also a version of the Blue Angels Fat Albert will also be updated soon. Oh well, in case of the Fat Albert, it will be released, well, without an update, because I have never released one so far, but I currently have still a little bit of trouble with the Jado rockets. Even though Rockstar added support for them in Smuggler's Run, it doesn't really work for user-made add-on planes, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, I forgot one of the most important things, because this one here has also got a modern cockpit, multifunctional displays, or multifunction displays, the HUD screens right here, which don't really do anything apart from looking different to the C-130H. So yeah, this is also one of the bigger changes in regards to this aircraft model. So as you can see, each version has quite some differences, and yeah, the package will be released quite soon. I think the package will already be released once this video is up. So yeah, check the description for the link. And I think this might be pretty much my last video this year, because I'm leaving this place tomorrow for a week and will return next year, so to say. So yeah, I think this will be my last video for 2017 actually. Man, and again another year. Still feels like yesterday that I made that mod compilation for 2016, but well, I didn't really have time these days, so I didn't make one for this year, unfortunately. Maybe I will make one in early January, but we gotta see about that, because then I have exams coming up again, and well, that's all that stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and perhaps you'll check out these C-130s. I know they're quite a bit boring for a lot of people probably, but they look nice, they fly nice, and yeah, so I hope at least some people will check them out. And then I'll guess if I don't make another video, I'll see you in the next year. So yeah, I already wish you a good way into the new year, and well, we'll see each other next year then. Until then, take care and have lots of fun.